Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for the next 2 days, the 16th and the 17th. If you're coming to this video not live, of course, go down below. All the timestamps will be below this video. Hopefully I don't choke too much tonight, but I got plenty of water, so we should be okay. Welcome, everybody. Rebecca, hello. Maria, hello. Sal, hello. Nicole, hello. Dad, Mom, hello. Huda, hello. And Anne, Lane, hello. We're going to get started, like I said, in a few minutes. Elaine, hello. I might experiment tonight. Is everybody down for an experiment? I might try something new reading-wise. So if everybody's down for it, let me know. We might try something different for this daily reading. Why not? Saturdays are typically a slow night anyway, so I figured tonight would be a good night to test it out. Lindy Lane, hello. And Mava, welcome. Sharon, hello. And Fly Girl, oh my god, Kirsten, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Brenda, hello. Let's get some questions going here. Justine, yeah, you're into it. Okay, everybody's into it, which is good. So, perfect. Brittany X, hello. Thank you for the super chat, as always. Really appreciate it. You say here, has L told T about the situation? I would say no, because Ten of Wands is carrying something. So I would say no, is what I'd say to you. Nicole, thank you, as always, for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, meeting up with a girl from Bumble friend site today. Will we click and become friends? Page of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, I like it. Nicole, I'm a big fan of this. So, yeah, King of Pentacles. So I would say yes with these cards for sure. Because these are just good cards for friendship and things like that. The Fool, yeah, I mean, even the Fool, it's not really a card of friends, but it's a card of having fun. So I would say yes. Page of Pentacles, someone new. Like, Page of Pentacles, it would show up on a question like this because it's like something new, coming into your life, and it's a card of like anxiety as well, or feeling a certain level of anxiety about things. Just meeting someone new. Wheel of Fortune, turnaround, success, happiness, good things. King of Pentacles, stability, someone permanent. So I would say yes, definitely. No doubt about it. Crystal Beauty, hello. And Javier, hi. Welcome. Positive vibes only, hello. And Ghislaine, hello. Thank you for being here. Just Cecilia, hello. Thank you for being here. Sandy Rose, hello. Raymond. Raymond, what is up? Raymond, you have the Four Wands. Freedom, Star. Oh, I like this, Raymond. This is very good for you. Four Pentacles. Four Pentacles could be a very typical week, but these two cards, Four Wands, more freedom, happiness, good things coming in for you. The Star, wishes, happiness as well. So, Raymond, love it. Looks really good. Sal, thank you for the kind words. Really appreciate it. Brittany X. What are L's intentions? Thank you for the super chat, by the way, about the situation now. You have the Tower and the Five of Swords to walk away. This, to me, would be like separating away from the situation, is what I would say to you with those two cards. San, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Does the Earth sign guy have a dog? Maybe. I would say... yeah, I would say yes. I feel like it's possible. And you say, and Alex or Erica for a roommate. I feel like Erica would be better. This isn't a bad card, by the way, for Alex, Knight of Wands. But to me, the Queen of Cups, is just a better energy in general. So, yeah, I would say Erica. Lindy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I would say kind of is what I'd say to you. Your question is, will my finances improve? The Hierophant is like needing to think outside the box. The Two of Wands is about needing to take control and like leave the box, basically. But it also says the Two of Wands is a good card because it says like your finances are in your control. Hierophant would represent like more education or learning more about whatever you can to improve your financial situation. So, yeah, I would try to learn as much as you can, basically. So that's what I'd say there. Five of Wands, feeling like there's conflict. Lovers, I would say yes. So, yes, Lindy, for sure. No doubt about it. Barb, hello. Thank you for being here. Sabrina, hello. Welcome, everybody. Like I said, we're going to get started here in probably 8 minutes or so. Brittany, welcome. You say, will I find a roommate really soon? Yes, definitely. By the way, the Ace of Swords can be a offer, by the way, because the Ace of Swords, like normally there's like an olive branch, or there, you know, sometimes some of these cards, actually there is one right here. so there's like an olive branch on the Ace of Swords, so it could totally be an offer or some sort of offer being made. So yes, is what I would say to you. No, Kirsten, happy birthday. I did know it was your birthday. Totally knew that. And Kirsten, you have the Knight of Pentacles here, working hard on something. Yeah, King of Cups. This could be love coming into your life. Earth sign. I feel like you've been dealing with the Earth sign forever, Kirsten, for as long as I've known you, which is forever. So, yeah, could be an Earth sign. And could also just be happiness coming in for you, or hard work, some sort of job, is what I would say to you. No doubt about it. Sharon, I only answer Super Chats at the beginning, but what I will tell you is that Arizona immediately popped into my head for you, Sharon, so I would totally say Arizona for sure. That's just like I always go, you know, if you've been watching me for a while, I always go with my first gut instinct. I don't even go based off of what the cards say in the first place. So I would say Arizona right away. It like was my immediate reaction. Carla, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, General, please. You say, and thank you. Oh, thank you, Carla. I really appreciate it. You have the Hierophant here, so as always, Hierophant to me can represent learning, basically. Yeah, to me, this is like needing to learn about something that has potential in your life, Carla. So, could be anything. Some sort of like something that you're interested in. And it's like a lot of control cards here for you too. The Chariot says like take control over something that you desire in your life. But this is about learning with the Hierophant. This could also just be a change in your beliefs, by the way, because to me, this is like Neptune and Pisces. These two cards together, don't ask why, but to me, Neptune and Pisces, we just change the things that we believe in general. So I feel like you could be like changing beliefs. This would probably be a good thing. Yeah, I would follow your curiosity. This is like saying embrace a more childlike energy. That will probably lead to a lot more success in your life. Javier, thank you for the super chat, by the way. You say, does the girl from the swap meet like me? Three of Pentacles, definitely willing to put in the work. I would say yes. Nine of Cups, a wish. So, Javier, I would say go for it, for sure. I feel like this could definitely, you know, like bring love into your life. Patty, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, will Ivan return with a love offer? I would say no. King of Swords to me is too closed off of an energy. Ten of Wands is about releasing something here. Yeah, I feel like you need to date. Ten of Cups to me is a dating card. Four of Cups, I just don't think he would come back, if I'm being honest with you. Like, trust me, I wish I could say yes to everybody, but I just can't. Calcifer, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will the Aries reach out to me again? Yes, definitely, is what I'd say to you. Ace of Pentacles, yes. Ace of Pentacles is literally an offer. So, yes, for sure. Nicole Long, thank you again for the super chat. You say here, when I resign from my job, will my boss give a crap? I'd say probably not, if I'm being honest with you. The Emperor is a boss, but the Emperor is like not showing emotions. You know what I mean? It's like not showing anything, basically. So I would say no, if I'm being honest with you. Monique, hello, Monique, by the way. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat as always. You say cards for the week. You have the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Cups here. So like a very, I would say follow your intuition is what's popping to my head. I guess the Queen of Cups is a card of like very strong intuition or needing to be very intuitive as well. Knight of Wands is like moving towards your intuition. That's why I'm hesitating, Brittany, because that's such a weird message for the Knight of Wands. Yeah, let go of toxic energy. I feel like this could be your desires as well. Knight of Wands can be things that we want to create in our lives, like pulling us towards something. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. I feel like there's like financial success coming in this week as well. This is like feeling very good. So I feel like it's like a good week for you. So I like it a lot. Simple Chick Talks. Hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will he step up and be a father? I'd say probably not. Like, I feel like eventually is what I'd say to you. Right now, you have the Nine of Swords, which is like worries, fears, you know, anxiety, feeling like he's not going to, because he's probably not with this card at this time with that card. But I asked about the future, and you have the Seven of Wands and the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is a very good card for children in general. And so I would say yes, but probably just not right now, is what I would say to you. But I feel like eventually, yes. Yeah, definitely. There will be some sort of victory here for you. Pilar, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What are Scorpion's intentions to come back into your life? Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. I feel like they're going to make an offer, is what I'd say to you, Pilar. So, but it feels very flimsy to me, is what I feel like saying. So, I would say, you know, if they're coming in with a flimsy offer, make sure you make them make a legitimate offer. No half-assed offers, is what I'd say to you. Mo Dolly, thank you for the super chat. You say, will my husband receive his increase in pay this week? I feel like saying no, if I'm being honest with you, but I feel like he will get it. The strength card is a card of patience, basically. So it might say maybe not this week, but the Six of Wands does say he will be successful. Yeah, I feel like there will be an increase, but maybe just not this week, or maybe it's like by the end of the week or something like that, is what I would say to you. I do feel some sort of delay for some reason, but I do feel like he will get it, so I wouldn't like worry too much about it. Maurice, what is up, Maurice? Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What do I need to know? Get out of your head, Maurice. Yeah, I feel like there's like fear. This could be like fears kind of coming in for you, basically, is what I feel like saying to you for some reason. I feel like this is like needing to let go of some sort of fear so that you can be more successful in your life. So that's what I would say to you there. I feel like you need to let go of some fears. Yeah, like I feel like it's time to make a decision in your life, to do something, to make a change. Look at this. The world. I feel like I've said this to you, Maurice. Like the world is a card of birth. It's like stepping through a portal. I feel like you're going through some major like changes or transitions. So that's what I would say to you. Bob Buds, sorry I missed your question. I have it right here. I found it. Bob, sorry I missed your question last night. You say here, what's holding Becca back? You have the Queen of Swords. Time is what I'd say to you. So, time. Queen of Swords is like a closed off energy, Bob. So, she might just be closed off, or she might be too, like, independent. So, yeah, that's what I would say to you. Queen of Swords to me is like a very self-sufficient energy. So, that's what I would say to you here, Bob. And the Temperance card is like a card of needing to be patient. Death, yeah, it's like there needs to be some sort of change, or she's going through a transformation in her life. Then maybe after that, you know, things will kind of speed up, is what I'd say to you, Bob. Jennifer, thank you for the super chat. You say, does John have feelings towards me? Yes, definitely. Yes, this is what I'd say to you. Ten of Pentacles is like a really good card for you, is what I'd say to you. So the Sun card is a card of success coming in for you. And, you know, the Ten of Pentacles is also the best love card in the deck, as far as I'm concerned, Jennifer. To me, it's like finding your treasure. So, yeah, I feel like you'd be very stable. Definitely like a permanent relationship for you. I would go for it, is what I'd say. Or I feel like he's going to do something. He might be a little bit slow at the moment with the King of Pentacles. I'd say Mercury retrograde, right? Don't rush into it anyway. But I feel like things will kind of change for you. So I like that a lot, Jennifer. I feel like that's going to be good for you. All right, let's get this show on the road, people. Everybody, we're going to be doing an experiment tonight. So just like your freshman year at college, we're going to be doing some experimentation this evening, and we're going to try a different reading. So we are going to do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull one animal card for each day. So for the 16th and the 17th, and I'm going to see what are the main energies that you'll be dealing with in both of those days. So I hope that makes sense. I don't even think my words make sense half the time. So there you go. And let's get started. So Aries, let's see what we have for you, Aries people. Aries, for the 16th, you have the Spider Spirit. So I feel like for a lot of you that this is saying on the 16th could be a very creative day for you. I just get creativity mostly on this card, so I feel like you could be very creative or kind of like working on some creative things. I feel like you should experiment. It's funny that I said this reading was an experiment. I feel like this is talking about experimenting, like trying new things. I feel like this is mostly in business for whatever reason. So I feel like if you have a business or a job or whatever, this could be talking about like trying new things in your business or in your job. I feel like I'm getting the word volunteering as well, but again, it's coming through for like work or business. So it's like one of those things where if your boss comes to you and they're like looking for someone to pick up a project or something like that, I feel like you should be the one to volunteer to do something. So it's kind of like popping into my head as like volunteering in that sense, if that makes sense, because I feel like it could lead to something much more significant. I know that this card is for the 16th, but I really feel like it could be this whole entire week coming up, the week of the 17th. So again, if you get any opportunities, that's what I'd say there. I'm getting a billion things for you here, Aries, as well. I also feel like saying that things that you're working on right now are going to pay off in the future. So I feel like if you're not seeing results on something that you're working on at the moment, I feel like you need to keep putting in the time, because I feel like you're going to see a lot of things. I feel like it builds as well. So it's like, I don't really have a good example other than YouTube, because YouTube is my life now. So what I would say to you is, it's like, what's popping into my head is, it's almost like if you're building a YouTube channel, for example, it's like maybe you're not seeing results on the videos you're building now, but it's like, in the near future, I feel like all of a sudden everything's going to pick up, and it's like all the work you're doing now is just going to stack. It's going to be like a bunch of momentum for you. So I kind of get like work you're doing now is going to pay off in the future. For the 17th here, you have the dog spirit. So I feel like for a lot of you, this card says be loyal to what you love. I always forget to read the things that are here. But I feel like this is, I'm almost getting like the Empress popping into my head. So I feel like for some of you, this card is saying that you need to pay attention to your senses as well, which would make sense with a dog. But I feel like the Empress card is a card of like your senses, like trusting your senses in a lot of ways. So for some of you, I feel like you just need to trust your senses. I'm also just getting on the 17th that teamwork would be a good idea for you with this card. I feel like teamwork would be very helpful. I feel like it would be, it would lead to a lot more success and in whatever it is you're working on, and pretty much everything like that. So Aries, love it. That looks really good. Taurus, let's see what we have for you, Taurus people. Taurus, before I forget, on the 16th, you have the deer spirit. This says, bring a gentle touch. Not what I feel like it means. I feel like this is talking about something growing. I feel like you need to give something more energy. Even your card for the 17th is the ant spirit. It says time to collaborate. But I feel like this is talking, like I feel like saying something needs to be fleshed out. I feel like something needs to be given more energy, basically, with this card. So if you're working on a project, a relationship, I don't care what you're working on, I feel like it needs more energy, like going to it. So I feel like the more time, effort, and energy you can put into something, the better. I'm also getting frustration on this card for you for some reason, Taurus. So it's like it's kind of like a mixture between frustration and like restlessness is what I'm picking up on. Like I guess those two feelings kind of go hand in hand in a lot of ways. I feel like you need more. Like I feel like the pressure of that is what is going to lead to the most success for you. So I would just like push through the frustration. I would push through the pain, basically, with this card here. So yeah, I almost feel like a pop is what I would say to you. Taurus, this is going to sound really weird, and my mom's a Taurus as well. She's here right now, but she used to take me to this lady. I have no clue what this lady did, but basically she did this like body work stuff, and I remember one time she was pushing right here on my collarbone, and it really hurt, really bad, but then it released, and then it didn't hurt anymore. So that's what's popping into my head there, Taurus. Maybe you need some of that body work, whatever the hell it's called. I don't know. Maybe she'll type it into the thing there. Next, Taurus, for the 17th, you have the ant spirit. So I feel like for some of you, of course, teamwork would be a good idea for you. I really feel like this is saying that you are like more capable of doing things than you think you are. So I feel like some of you are kind of like more capable of doing things than you think. So I feel like some of you need to kind of like more believe in yourself with this card here. Because it's like, I feel like you can do a lot more than you think with this card. I also feel for some of you, for some reason I'm getting the word chatter is popping into my head. So I feel like some of you need to listen to like chatter that's coming into your head. This could be like intuitive messages, but I feel like you need to like slow things down. So a lot of you could be getting like a lot of intuitive messages. I'm also getting like writing things down as well. I feel like it's going to be important on the not just the 17th, but probably for a while. So I would write down your ideas and everything. That would again make sense with the Mercury retrograde. But it's like I feel like saying don't discard anything. I feel like you just need to kind of like leave things. I feel like you need to give things time to like marinate. So I would say write all your ideas down, write all your thoughts down. I feel like journaling would be a good idea for you with this card for some reason. So that's what I'd say to you, Taurus. But thank you, Taurus. Really appreciate it. And I was talking about Noreen, by the way. So, Mom, Noreen, you know, whatever she did, what was that, like the old post office in Woodstock or whatever? Not Reiki. I have no clue what that's called. So, whatever that work is what I was talking about. But, all right, Gemini, let's see here. Gemini, for the 16th, you have the Hawk Spirit, which says, let spirit be your guide. I feel like this is saying you need to be careful with your words. So I feel like for some of you, I feel like your words could be very like cutting at this time. I don't think this is a bad thing. I feel like you should use this to your advantage. So I feel like it's about like knowing when to speak. I feel like it's about knowing like what to say to people and everything like that. So I feel like some of you just kind of like need to pay attention to like what you speak and like what you say and all of that other stuff as well. For others, in a lot of ways, I feel like this could be, for some reason, rescuing is popping into my head as well. So I mean, some of you could be like working in a rescue for animals or anything, but I feel like some of you are going to rescue something. I feel like that makes you stand out big time, is what I would say to you with this card. I feel like literally, like I almost feel like the Knight of Cups like is kind of popping into my head, but it's you. It's not like somebody else, Gemini. So I feel like some of you could be like saving the day at work, or you could be saving the day in some other area of your life. I feel like it's going to lead to recognition and achievement. How interesting is this? Hawk Spirit, your next card for the 17th is a Peacock Spirit, which would be like a card of standing out, which would be like a card of getting a lot of attention and things like that as well. So I feel like some of you, this could be like a lot of attention, or this could be you kind of like standing out in some way, probably for kind of like saving the day is what I would say to you with this Hawk Spirit. So I feel that for some of you. Again, you have the Peacock Spirit next, Gemini, but I just wanted to touch on that. It says, let it shine is what this card says. I feel like this is, again, part of me also feels like this is talking about knowing the right times when to speak and things like that. So just something I would kind of like focus on and pay attention to is what I would say to you. I also feel like this, so I would pay attention to that. I feel like this is saying, I feel like you're not looking at something clearly is what I would say to you. It's like, I feel like you're not seeing the potential in something. I don't think this is a bad thing, by the way, Gemini, because I feel like you could, and I feel like you will. But I feel like something needs like a little bit more investigation. Like a peacock is very like stunning, but for some reason, like the ugly duckling is popping into my head. So I feel like for some of you, it's like something doesn't look very good right now, but I feel like it's going to turn into something great, or it could. This could be a person, it could be a place, it could be a thing, it could be anything. But I do feel like it's saying like, if there's something you're curious about in your life, I feel like it just needs a little bit more investigation. So it could be one of those things. I feel like you're skeptical about something is what I feel like saying, Gemini. So I feel like it just needs a little bit more like digging and things like that with this card. So just a little bit more digging there, Gemini, is what I would say to you. Hold on. Sorry, everybody. Hold on 1 second. There's something not right with my YouTubes here. So let's see here. There we go. There we go. All right. Let's see. And all right, we are all set here. Sorry, everybody. For some reason, every once in a while, when I'm doing the readings, YouTube likes to log me out of my account, and it messes everything up. So that's fixed. We are all set now. All right. Let's see what we have going on for you, Cancer people. Cancer. And Cancer. Cancer, for the 16th, you have the Horse Spirit. It says, freedom is yours. I feel like this card, I actually feel like Horseshoe is popping to my head. I feel like this is more talking about luck. So I feel like there could be more luck, or there is a lot of luck coming in for you with this Horse Spirit. And I feel like it's going to be very good for you as well. I also feel like some of you, this is talking about activity. I feel like this could be I feel like this could be talking about activity. I feel like it's saying you need more activity is what I feel like saying to you here. So I feel like you need to kind of like use your powers of manifestation. I feel like you need to kind of also put I feel like you need motion is what I'm trying to spit out of my mouth, Cancer. So I feel like any type of activity, I feel like that during this whole entire retrograde, you could be getting very active. I feel like you could all of a sudden like want to start working out, or you could just want to walk. It doesn't. This doesn't have to be some major workout routine that you're doing. I just feel like you could just literally be moving around more, wanting to move around more. I feel like that would be very beneficial for you with this card, of course. So I do like to see that. I also feel like for some of you, like you do have a very strong desire for freedom with this card. So I do feel like some of you are kind of like having that feeling, that kind of pressure. And I feel like some of you could almost be resistant to anything that is preventing you from like being successful. I would say that if you were born in like the 80s, like the late 80s, it is possible that you could have Jupiter squaring Saturn. Well, actually Saturn square Jupiter. And that can definitely like create a certain amount of pressure in your life to for like freedom. It can put restrictions on things like finances, travel, marriage, pretty much anything in your life. But it kind of creates this pressure to where it's like we try to break free from these restrictions. So I feel that for you, Cancer. And I would say even if you don't have that in your chart, I feel that like that type of pressure for you. Next, for the 17th Cancer, you have the Panther Spirit. It says, reclaim your spirit. For some reason, I feel like a lot of you, I feel like this is talking about kind of like living between two worlds, so like the spirit world and the earthly realm, whatever you want to call it. So I feel like some of you are kind of like maybe trying to balance out spirituality with other things as well with this card. For others, I feel vision. I'm really focused. I never focus on the eyes on this thing here, but I feel like your vision is really good. I feel like you could be seeing things, for example, like intuitively that aren't there. I feel, and this is not like a bad thing is what I'd say to you, but I feel like it's a good thing. I also feel like this could be you seeing things that are not there, but it's like you're not actually seeing things. I feel like you're just kind of like paying attention to like the in-between things that people say or whatever is going on in your life. So I feel like you're just like on point with your attention is what I should say to you, Cancer. That's really all I'm getting here, and I feel like, but I also feel like it's very important for you as well, like your attention or your attention to detail, the things that you're seeing, the things that you're paying attention to, pretty much everything like that. I feel a very weird message here as well, Cancer. I feel like for some of you, it's almost like I feel like an enemy or someone that you would consider not a friend is like coming to your defense in some way. But it's like I feel like there's some sort of like unspoken agreement you have with this person. So I feel like some of you could be like someone could be surprising you, and it's like, and I feel like they're defending you. I feel like this is a very good thing as well. It's like maybe someone isn't like a great person or whatever, but maybe you've always been nice to them, and I feel like that kind of makes them defend you in some way. Weird message, but it's popping into my head. So there you go, Cancer. Thank you, Cancer. All right, Leo. Leo. Let's see what we should do with you, Leo. Leo, you have the Dolphin Spirit coming up on the 16th. So this card says this and that are true. Like I always say, whatever. For some of you, I feel like saying she loves me not is what I feel like saying. I have no clue what that has to do with this card, people. But I feel like this is saying like you could be trying to make a decision. It could have to do with love. It could have to do with anything in your life. But I literally feel that's the message with this card here. So I feel like some of you need to kind of like think about that with the Dolphin Spirit. I feel like you're making a decision, but it's like you're going back and forth. Like I feel like you're pulling the leaves out of a flower, or the petals, off of a flower here, trying to make a decision. I feel like really your answer here is to just take the leap, make a decision. So I wouldn't really think about it at all, is what I'd say to you. For others, I feel like you are just like feeling rested is the only other message I'm getting off of this card, Leo. Is like I feel like you're reaching a new level of rest, or maybe you haven't felt rested in a very long time. So either you're getting rest or you're going to be feeling rested is what's popping into my head here, Leo. And next, you have the Stag Spirit. It says, take the lead. So I do feel like some of you, again, could be taking the lead. I do feel like it ties back into this right here. I feel like it's saying it's time to make a decision. It's time for you to make a choice in some area of your life. So I would just, like, you know, make the choice, basically, with this card here. For others, I feel a very weird message on this card as well, but I feel like it's very positive. I feel like you could be, like, building something in your life, and I feel like you're building something to the point where it's like the competition won't even be able to keep up. So in a lot of ways, like, words like becoming unique is like popping into my head, or you know, kind of like you know, kind of beating competition is basically popping into my head here. I feel like you have, like, some sort of real, like, competitive advantage going in your favor here, like in work or business or really any other area of your life. So I feel like some of you are, like, setting yourself up to be very successful in something, and I feel like it's like you are almost protected from competition. I don't think we're ever truly protected from competition. Definitely don't get lazy, Leo, but, you know, still, I feel like in a lot of ways, it's like you're kind of, like, making yourself more unique, or you're making yourself stand out from the competition in some area of your life. This could also be in love as well. So I do feel like some of you could be doing that. I feel like saying also, like, if you have been doing anything like personal development related, if you've been doing, like, personal work on yourself, any type of work, I feel like you're about to start seeing, like, the rewards from that as well. So love it, Leo. That looks really good. Thank you, Leo. All right, Virgo. Let's see what is going on for you Virgo people. Virgo, you have the rabbit spirit here. You also have the swan spirit here as well. I feel like saying, like, part of me does feel like saying, like, avoid dangerous situations. I'm not one of those readers. I don't like delivering, like, warning messages and things like that. Because, I mean, really, as I always say, the cards can't control your life. They can't make something happen, or, you know, anything like that. Plus, I don't like freaking people out for no reason. But I do feel like saying, like, avoid dangerous situations is what I would say to you, Virgo, with these two cards. Again, you have this card and you have the Swan Spirit. This is going to sound, I don't want to freak you out, Virgo, but I put that Swan Spirit down, and one time I saw a swan getting eaten by an eagle on the ice, and that was the first thing that popped into my head when I saw that. So, and, you know, again, rabbits. So I would just be careful of, like, dangerous situations. I don't think this is anything to be freaked out about. I feel like it's just saying, like, you know, just follow the typical safety rules in all areas of your life, and you'll be fine. But other than that, I feel very positive about this. I feel like some of you could be seeing great progress in something that you're working on here. And this could be very rapid progress as well. You have the rabbit spirit, which is like leaps and bounds of success. But you also have this the swan spirit. It says time for a deep dive. But when I put the card down, also what I was kind of feeling is that, like, there's a reason that you are going to be digging deeper. This almost I'm a little bit thunderstruck for you right here, Virgo, because this to me is like one of those moments where it's like maybe you're working on something in your life, and maybe you're working on a bunch of things, right? And it's like all of a sudden something starts to work and you're like, wait, I never would have thought that would have worked. So it's like you're like working on a bunch of different things, a bunch of different aspects of your life. And it's like you start to notice that something is like taking off is what I feel here for you. So I feel like some of you are just kind of like maybe diving deeper into what works in your life. That would probably be an easier way to say that for you here, Virgo. So I feel abundance. I do feel pregnancy on this card. So I feel like some of you could be getting pregnant if you're trying to. If you're not trying to, obviously you're not going to get pregnant. As I always say, if you're too old to have children, then you're probably not going to have a child, right? But if you're not, then I would be careful with this card, is what I'd say to you. Next, you have this swan spirit here. I feel like something does need to be kind of like dug into. I'm almost getting like a golden egg as well with this card as well. So I feel like for some of you, it's like I feel like you have an idea. It hasn't hatched yet, right? You haven't popped this egg out just yet. But I feel like there's like a golden egg inside of you here, Virgo, and I feel like you need to get that thing out, whatever it is. So I feel like some of you need to put the work in to like an idea. I feel like there's something that you want to do with this card in your life. It could be anything. It could be to like travel, start a business, do something new. I feel like you need to do it. For others, I feel like that for some of you, I'm just getting like a minor change. So I feel like you could just be going through like a work change, job change, some sort of minor change like that is what I'd say to you there, Virgo. But love it, Virgo. Big fan of that. All right. For some of you, by the way, this is going to sound really weird, but I feel like either some of you are either afraid of water sign, afraid of a water sign, afraid a water sign is going to come back into your life, or I feel like some of you could be having regrets, or a water sign is having regrets about you, or something like that. It just popped into my head. So there you go. Thank you, Virgo. All right, Libra. Libra. Oh, Libra. Love it. Libra. Libra, you have the butterfly spirit. This says transformation is beautiful. First thing that popped into my head with this card for you, Libra, was butterfly effect with Ashton Kutcher. So I feel like some of you could be feeling like you're getting punked here with this card. I do feel like saying that some of you, maybe you're playing a practical joke on someone else with this card. So that's interesting. I feel like for others, I feel like you're very attractive at this time, Libra. I do feel like you need to focus on appearance as well. I feel like I've been saying this to you like for a year, right? I feel like for some of you, it's like I've always been saying, like if you're having a hard time getting a job, I feel like you need to focus on like either your appearance or on the like appearance of something involving the job. Like this could be your resume, for example. So like I don't think this is necessarily you. I feel like it's pretty much everything in your life, or it could be anything in your life. And so I feel like some of you need to focus on that as well. Like focus on the appearance of things. I feel like I do feel a butterfly effect for whatever reason. Like I feel like some of you could be, it's like certain things are like, it's like the dominoes are falling. I feel like certain things are kind of having a bigger effect than you realize. So a lot of you could be feeling that. I don't know that that's the message though. I really feel like the message is more like karma. So I feel like some of you could be getting more like karmic gifts with this card, or there could be just like karmic opportunities coming in for you with this butterfly card. I feel like these opportunities could have to do with pretty much anything involving appearances as well. Like some of you could be getting opportunities to give presentations or speeches, or pretty much anything like that. Some of you could be in social media as well. I feel like if you have a business, social media would be a really good idea for you. I'm getting a ton of stuff here for you, Libra, but I'm gonna leave it there. That looks really good. Next, Libra, on the 17th, you have the Badger Spirit. This card says, be fearless, be bold. I do feel like that is definitely the message for you. For like the first time ever using these animal cards, I feel like the message is actually correct. So I feel like for you, this is saying be fearless, and I also feel like it's saying be bold. I do feel like there's something you have to go after as well. For some of you, this is definitely kind of like I say to Leo all the time. I feel like some of you are like leaving a comfort zone, or you're stepping away from a comfort zone with this card. I feel like that would be a really good idea for you here. I also feel for others, I feel like you need to leave a comfort zone. Here's the thing, is it's not like leaving a comfort zone. I just feel like some of you, it's like you could have a certain job or business that you've been working on for quite a long time. I feel like you could just be upgrading it. I feel like that feels like leaving your comfort zone, or it's like you're trying something new. So I feel like some of you need to do that. I feel like also saying what works as well, or what has always works, something along those lines. So I almost feel like this is saying, like, during this whole retrograde, not even just right now, I feel like during this whole retrograde, I feel like this card is saying, just do what works, or what has always worked in, like, business, love, pretty much everything. I feel like just keeping it simple is what you need to do with this card, and I feel like that will lead to the most success. So that's what I got for you, Libra, but love it, Libra. I feel like that's really good. I feel like a lot of success coming in for you. I must get like a harvest as well off of that Badger card. I wouldn't call it a harvest, but I do feel like there's like some sort of abundance coming in for you soon. Love it, Libra. All right, Scorpio. Let's see, Scorpio. What is going on for you, Scorpio? Scorpio, you have the Rhino Spirit. This card says overcome any obstacle. Again, not really what I feel here for you, Scorpio. For some of you, I just feel, for whatever reason, I feel like this card is saying you're going from not socializing to socializing. So I feel that for a lot of you. Like some of you could be, maybe you've had like a social drought. Maybe you just haven't been socializing very frequently. Maybe you haven't had social opportunities. I feel like your social life is about to open up starting on the 16th, literally. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you're just becoming more social with this card. I feel like you want to get out there more. I feel like there could be tons of opportunities for you in socializing as well. For others, I feel like there could be like, I'm getting leadership opportunities on this card as well. So I would take advantage of any leadership opportunities that come your way. For some of you, I feel like you need to like kind of embrace more of the leadership energy. Like I feel like some of you, it's almost like imposter syndrome is what I'm getting on this card here. Normally, like my card of imposter syndrome is like the Six of Pentacles, for example. To me, it can be a card of like needing to stand out more. Nine of Wands as well is kind of a card of imposter syndrome. Not quite, but kind of. So I feel like some of you just kind of maybe feel like you're not good enough. It's like maybe you have a business, but maybe you don't feel qualified or whatever. I feel like some of you need to put yourself out there more with this card. I feel like you need to embrace the energy more. It's like, you know, like I always say to people, how many times have you like heard someone on YouTube talking about something and maybe they have like 1 million subs, right? And you could be watching them and saying, I know a lot more than them. And yeah, probably do. But why are they more successful? Well, it's because I'm convinced that they embrace the energy of success, or they embrace the energy of whatever a leader in that field would be. So I feel like this is about just embracing the energy. I've been getting that message a lot. It makes a lot of sense to me with the astrology. So yeah, that's what I'd say there. Next, for the 17th here, Scorpio, you have the White Raven Spirit. I feel, for whatever reason, I'm getting new language. I feel like some of you, or this might only be for one of you, but I feel like someone out there that's a Scorpio could be learning a new language with this card. So yeah, there you go. This card says trust in magic, by the way. I feel like that's close to what I'm getting off of this card, but I really feel like it's just saying, I feel like this is saying you just need to do things and trust that they're going to work out. I feel like this could be like checking on things. Like I feel like you could be constantly checking in on something. And I feel like that's preventing it from being successful is what I am getting. So for example, like, I feel like maybe you are running a business and maybe you're constantly checking on whether or not you're making sales. Like, I feel like the fact that you're constantly checking on it is like pushing it away. So I feel like this is more talking about belief, needing to believe that things are going to work out. Same thing in a relationship as well. For some of you, I feel like either you are in a relationship or you're going to be in a relationship. I almost feel like you're a little bit on edge. Like maybe this is the type of person who doesn't like respond right away, or maybe they take a while to respond or something like that. I feel like that kind of has you on edge, but I feel like you just need to realize that maybe they're just busy. So I feel like it's saying if you're going to be paranoid, then things are not going to work out. If you're not paranoid, then I feel like things will work out really well for you. So I almost feel like this is just saying that it's like kind of like that surrender, I guess, would be more of the message. I feel like they're just saying surrender to the moment, right? That's what you need to do here, Scorpio. But that's what I got for you, Scorpio. So thank you, Scorpio. Thank you, everybody, for being here, by the way. Really appreciate it. We're going to do Sagittarius now, and just so everybody knows, all the weekly readings are up, by the way. Also, I will be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time as well. Who knows what we're going to... Probably another experiment tomorrow night, because why not? So, that's that. But Sagittarius. Oh, I love this card. Really good. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you have the Whale Spirit. This card says, trust the great mystery. Yeah, I don't like that meaning at all. I feel like for whatever reason, this is talking about energy and like how you use your energy as well. So I feel like some of you just need to get better. It's like, I feel like you're needing to like use less energy to create more success. Like I feel like it's talking about stretching things. I feel like some of you could literally be learning how to stretch $1, for example. You could be learning how to stretch your money into more money and things like that. I feel like this is more talking about resourcefulness and kind of like working with what you have. I feel like I said this to you the other night, Sagittarius. The thing is, I feel like it's going to lead to a lot of success. So I don't think this is like talking about restriction or anything like that. I feel like it's just talking about being smart with the resources you got. I feel like it's saying you could get a whole lot more out of what you have now, even with less. So that's pretty much all I got there for you on that card, Sag. Next, you have the Vulture Spirit for the 17th. This says nothing is wasted. So yeah, I feel like, again, that would make sense with what I just said about like stretching things. I feel like you're stretching things out. Sagittarius, as I always say, you always get like the most simple messages, which is good. But I feel like this is talking about kind of like stretching your resources more, like I said. For some of you, I feel like this is also talking about needing, like I feel like it's talking about needing to kind of flow or something with the energy is what I'm getting here. I feel like this is talking about just kind of like going with the currents of life is kind of what's popping into my head with this card. So I feel like some of you just need to kind of like allow yourself to flow with life. I feel like it's talking about like energy, like I said, energy expenditure. I got the same thing with the whale spirit there. And so I feel like it's talking about being very smart with your energy, not like trying to force things to happen at this time. So who did I just say that to? Libra? Someone else? I don't remember who I said it to, but I feel like we need to kind of pay attention to like where we're using our energy here, Sagittarius. I feel like a lot of you need to do that with this card. It's like you're more, I feel like you're just more kind of soaring like a vulture. That's what I've been trying to say this whole entire time, right? For others, I feel like some of you need to watch your health as well. I feel like it's just saying, like, follow, like I always say with, like, the Five of Swords, for example. I feel like this is saying you need to, like, follow the typical health rules and, like, drink plenty of water, get plenty of rest, all that other stuff here, Sagittarius. So that's what I'd be doing if I were you with this card. But, yeah, love it. So, thank you, Sagittarius. Looks really good. Cynthia, I love it. So I'm going to write Cynthia's question down because I like it. To learn to enjoy life right now. Love it, Cynthia. We are going to do Cynthia's question for the reading tomorrow. Cynthia wins. But, all right, Capricorn, let's see what's going on for you Capricorn people. Capricorn, you have the Eagle Spirit here. I feel like your whole entire reading is saying show off. Literally, that's what's popping into my head. Both cards, you have the Otter Spirit as well here. But I feel like that card says you are never alone. This card says Spirit has your back. But I feel like both these cards are saying show off. That was the immediate message that popped into my head for you, Capricorn. So I feel like there is something that you need to show off to the world. Or maybe you need to be more of a show off as well. I feel like it's just like a really good time for you to stand out. I feel like there's a lot of opportunity for you to stand out as well, Capricorn. This could be in love, business, money, spirituality, pretty much anything, any area of your life. So I feel like there's a need for you to show off, a need for you to stand out as well with these cards. For some of you, I do feel like it's like you're seizing an opportunity over someone else. But I feel like this card is saying, like, the time for being nice is over. This is what I feel like saying. Like, maybe in the past, maybe your boss would be like, I'm either going to give you or this other person a raise. And maybe you'd be like, oh, give it to them. You're, like, trying to be nice, right? But I feel like you're, like, over that with this eagle energy. I feel like you're kind of, like, more in the energy of taking what is yours. And I kind of like that as well. It's like a little bit of a selfish energy. But as I always say, to me, the word selfishness is BS in the first place. To me, the word selfishness is kind of like overused, and we should be selfish because it's only us. Like, we are the only thing we got, right? So I feel like it's time to be selfish, though, for you, Capricorn. I feel like you've done enough. Next, you have this Otter Spirit. Like I said, this is a card that actually I got the like show off message on. Other than that, I feel like this is definitely talking about more play. So I feel like some of you need to like play more, or I feel like you need to have more fun. I feel like entertainment would be a really good idea for you as well. I feel like it would be a really good time. You know what's popping into my head as well? I feel like it would be a very good time for you to like use your imagination or try to use your imagination with this card. I feel like you could be having like a lot of like I feel like your imagination needs to be used. So I feel like it would be like a good time even to like watch movies and things like that as well. I feel like you could be it's almost like you're getting messages from your imagination, but I feel like it's brought on by something like a movie. It's like you watch a movie, maybe something happens in the movie and it gives you an idea for your business or for your love life or something like that. So for some of you, that's what I feel like you have to do with this card. I feel like you have to like spark your imagination in the first place, maybe by like reading a book or something along those lines, and I feel like that will lead to something else. Crazy message, but there you go, Capricorn. Thank you, Capricorn. All right, Aquarius. Let's see what is going on for you, Aquarius people. Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the bee spirit here, so I really like this card in a lot of ways. I do feel like this is you kind of like realizing your importance in some area of your life, or not importance. I feel like some of you, like in work, you could be saying, like, am I really important here or not? So I feel like you're asking yourself like tough questions like that. I feel like it's good though, because it's like maybe you are deciding that you're not important at your job, and you're just like, you know, I'll leave and I'll go get something where I am important. And again, I'm not saying this to criticize you, Aquarius. I'm just saying, like, I feel like you're just saying, I'm not important here, so I'm going to go somewhere where I am going to be important. And I feel like that's important. I feel like that's going to be a good thing for you here with this card. I also feel like this could be, I'm also getting like warning signs here. So I feel like it's saying, like, pay attention to the warning signs. I feel like you're, like, seeing things before they happen. I almost feel like you could, like, be avoiding some sort of tower moment with this card. So I would say pay attention to the warning signs in your life with this B card here. For others, I feel like you could literally be creating gold as well. I'm really focused on, like, this gold color of this card. So I would say if you're creating anything in your life at all, I feel like you could be attracting a lot of attention. I feel like you could be, like, becoming very successful because of the work that you're doing, pretty much anything, but I feel like you're like creating gold with that card. Next, you have the pig spirit here. It says use your mind wisely on this card, but I got like pigs. This pig has wings, so I'm getting like pigs fly. So I feel like some of you could have some sort of unbelievable situation happening in your life. I'm getting like when hell freezes over as well. I feel like hell is freezing over for you, Aquarius. I feel like this is a good thing. So I feel like something surprising. I do feel like a surprise. It's funny that I said the tower on that B too. You know, the tower to me is not necessarily a bad card. To me, it can be a good card. To me, it could be a positive surprise. So I feel like some of you could be almost getting a positive surprise with this card here, and I definitely really like that a lot. I feel like some of you could also be making the best out of your current situation. I just feel like the simple act of kind of making the best out of your current situation is going to make it better. Literally, I feel like it's going to improve your life greatly. So I definitely like to see that for you as well. So yeah, I like this a lot for you, Aquarius, but that's what I got for you. So thank you, Aquarius. All right, Pisces, thank you as always for your patience. Really appreciate it. Let's see what we have for you, Pisces people. Pisces, parrot spirit here. I feel like you're very attractive at this time, Pisces. This card says watch your words. I feel like your words are fine. I wouldn't worry about it. So I feel like this is more saying you're very attractive at this time. So if you're looking for love, I would get out there with this card. I feel like you're very intelligent as well. I feel like saying beginner mindset though, which I normally would say like on the Page of Pentacles, for example. To me, it's not really a beginner mind, but it kind of is. And same thing with the Fool as well. Like, let's put it this way, Pisces. If I were to do a reading and I were to get like the Page of Pentacles with the Fool card, to me that would be like a very much a beginner's mind type of energy. So I feel like some of you need to approach things with the beginner's mind, right? I talk about this all the time, like so many times in my own life. I have seen people who are just not prepared for something become very, very successful. But it's like kind of like they have that like, you know, I feel like people from the outside looking in would see these people as having dumb luck. But I feel like it's more the beginner's mind. They're not boxed in by experience. They are not they don't have these walls built up. They're not restricted by what they know, right? So I feel like for a lot of you, this is saying that either going back to a beginner's mind in some area of your life would be a good idea, or kind of like getting away from your own knowledge would be a very good idea for you with this card. Next, you have the Sandpiper Spirit as well. This card says be playful. Pisces, I mean, to me, I am always preaching playfulness to Pisces because I feel like the energy has been too serious for too long. So as always, Pisces, get out of the house. I would say have as much fun as you possibly can. Socialize as much as you possibly can. I feel like that would be very beneficial for you with this card here. For a lot of you, I feel like you need to trust your senses as well. For some of you, I feel like saying that you need to try things here, Pisces. I'd say this isn't really experimentation, I would say to you. This is more, like, I feel like you need to, like, test things out more. I feel like you need to go a little bit further, is what this card is saying. So it's like let's say you want to start a business. I feel like this is saying maybe normally, maybe you would, like, start a business. Maybe you give it, like, 2 weeks, right? I feel like this is saying go a month. right? So I feel like some of you need to push things a little bit farther than you've ever been before. Same thing in a relationship as well. It's like maybe you always reach a point of boredom, right, Pisces? I feel like this is saying, instead of like getting bored, think to yourself, what can I do to make this last longer? I feel like this is just asking you to push yourself just a little bit longer in some area of your life. And I feel like it would be very beneficial for you as well. I feel like you would be, like, I feel like it'll lead to a lot of success. Yeah. Look, the next card is the Moth Spirit. This card says surrender on it. It says surrender now. So, like I said, I feel like some of you do have to, I do feel like that message of kind of pushing a little bit farther is just saying surrender to the moment. For some of you, I feel like it's like you're stopping yourself before you even get started. I feel like I said this to you the other night, Pisces. So I feel like you have to push yourself here. But love it. So thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. Let's do a pick a card. Why not? Let's see here. Yeah, we'll use this deck. So we will do a pick a card. We are going to do cards 1, 2, and 3 here, people. So 1, 2, and 3. And all right. All right, if you pick card number 1, you have the 3 of Cups and the King of Pentacles. So I feel like for a lot of you, this could be just a celebration. This could be like a financial good news or a financial celebration coming in for some of you. This could also be like friendship for some of you as well. So I feel like some of you could be like making new permanent friends in your life, or you could be just getting like having certain levels of happiness. For some of you, I'm getting like new work or new job. It's like you are like, I feel like you could be learning. I feel like you could be learning about a new job. This could be like going to school is the word I'm looking for. So I feel like some of you could be like training or going to school and work. I feel like it'd be very good for you. So love it. Next, if you pick card number 2, you have the Chariot and the 6 of Wands. Major victory. So I feel like there's definitely some sort of victory or win coming in for you, card number 2. That's pretty much all I'm getting on these 2 cards. I feel like there's just like a victory or a win. I feel like there could be good news coming in here as well. This could also be a move. So I feel like some of you could be moving with these 2 cards. Looks really good. And finally, if you pick card number 3, you have the 10 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles. The 10 of Swords is like something you need to change. 9 of Pentacles is luxuries or having the nicer things in life. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you're trying to attract the nicer things in life, the luxuries. I feel like you will get those things. The 10 of Swords says something needs to die, though. Something needs to be let go of. It could be like but I feel like it's more an old way of thinking. So if you pick card number 3, I feel like you could be changing the way you think about things and look at things. And I feel like that will lead to a lot of success. So, love it. All right. Thank you, everybody, again, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to answer questions now. Of course, Super Chats will get preference, but I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can. So, let me figure out where I was, and then we'll get going. Black Sheep Tarot, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. May I have a career card, please? Yes. You have the 8 of Cups, walking away from something. 2 of Swords, trusting your intuition. Needing to trust your intuition. To me, this looks like some sort of change, is what I'd say to you. 8 of Cups, walking away, not being fulfilled anymore. 2 of Swords, not making a decision, but needing to make a choice to walk away, is what I would say to you. So some sort of change. I like it. Bob Buds, let me know if you have another question for your other super chat, but thank you for your super chat, by the way, Bob. Stacy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, is James a liar and did he use me? I'd say maybe not a liar, but 5 of Swords is selfishness. So maybe just selfish is what I would say to you. 8 of Wands is a good card is what I'd say to you, Stacy. But the 5 of Swords is definitely a card of selfishness is what I'd say to you. But I would say neither of those cards are cards of lying necessarily. Black Sheep Tarot, thank you. Really appreciate it. Marianne, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, is he overcoming his tower and coming to me? The Fool, the High Priestess. I would say yes. The High Priestess says trust your intuition. So I would say if your intuition is telling you yes, then yes, for sure. So I would say yes to you. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat. You say, does Elle now see she was wrong? I would say yes to you as well. The Ace of Pentacles is just a yes card, and the Knight of Swords could be a yes as well. So, yes is what I'd say to you. Jorge, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say a few cards. You have the Death card, the Sun, and the Page of Pentacles. Love it. This is very good. This is like a positive change for you, Jorge. The Death card is a transformation, obviously. The Sun is the best card in the deck, and it's like a celebration and happiness coming in for you. And the Knight of Pentacles is like hard work or working towards something that will be very successful. So, love it. Jorge, again, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, I am driving my lawyer 4 hours away to a court case. Is he going to inform me about my case? Yes, definitely. Judgment. So, yes. And 4 of Pentacles, stability. So, yes, definitely is what I would say to you. That looks very good, Jorge. JC, hello. Hope you're feeling all right. And you say thank you for the super chat. You say can only type left-handed. Starting job search next week, both creative or standard desk jobs. Saw a few edit jobs. Same that I never landed before. Try. I would say yes, but look at creative 7 of Pentacles. Not a desk job 5 of Pentacles. So this does not mean you won't get a desk job. It just means that you might feel left out in the cold from a desk job or not happy. Creative job, 7 of Pentacles, future, future growth potential is what I would say to you. And I would try again for whatever you didn't get before because you have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands asks you to be bold, assertive, really go for what you want. So I would go for it. Jan Drake, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, is dance class a danger for my health this month? No, is what I'd say to you. The Empress. So I'm not a doctor, Jan, so do not take this as medical advice. But I would say no with this card. So that's that. Trivia Luna, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, if I make an offer on the house, will they accept? Yes, definitely. Ace of Cups, literally an offer being accepted. So yes, no doubt about it. Karen, thank you for the super chat. You say, any messages about my new business? The Magician, the Knight of Cups. This is very good, I would say to you, Karen. The Magician says you can have whatever you want. It's a card of manifestation and a card of being successful as well. But it says use all your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities to be successful. Knight of Cups is also a very good card for you, Karen. The Knight of Cups is a card of also manifestation, but it's a card like normally the Knight of Cups, he's looking into the cup. It's like he's trying to picture his future life. He is trying to picture what he is trying to manifest into his life. So I feel like you also need to do that in business. But 6 of Swords, improvements, 9 of Cups, yeah, love it. Very good for you, Karen. Beth Evans, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, card for my depression. Again, I'm not a doctor, so do not take this as medical advice, Beth. But you have the 2 of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups. Happiness is what I'd say to you. 2 of Pentacles is like more play. Same thing with 6 of Cups as well. It's like a card of needing more play in your life or needing to have more fun in your life, things like that. So, yeah, that's what I'd say to you. But 2 really good cards, so love it. JC, thank you for the super chat, as always. Really appreciate it. You say, a few cards for me, plus performing. Yes, definitely. This is what I would say to you. Do it. You have the 10 of Cups, fortune after difficulty. 7 of Swords, which I just dropped. I got it. 7 of Swords, internal fears that don't exist, so needing to let go of your fears. 5 of Wands, competition, but, I mean, there's always competition. 7 of Wands, yeah. I feel like you need to open up to this, JC. 10 of Cups, really good. 6 of Pentacles, practice. So I would get out there and do it, is what I would say to you. For sure. Great, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, can you please pick a card for me and George? You have the Hangman and the Page of Pentacles. This is like waiting for news. And I think your next question is about that. You say, do you see contact soon? I'm going to pull more cards for your second question. Great, but I mean, this kind of says you're like waiting for communication in this situation is what I would say to you. Yeah, 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands says don't give up, but yeah, the Devil can represent a toxic relationship. I don't think this relationship is toxic. I feel like it's just saying do you really need to wait for just this one person? I would say no with that 9 of Wands, is what I would say to you. For the next part of your question, you say, do you see contact soon? I would say not soon, but yes, I do see contact in the future is what I would say to you. So the Queen of Swords is like a closed off energy. It just says there is no contact right now. The Temperance card is a card of patience. It says in the future, yes, there will be contact, but it's should you wait? You know, the Eight of Pentacles wants you to put work in. I always tell people, it's like, if you're waiting on a person, you know, that's fine. You can wait on them. But I always tell people, date. It's like, if you're not dating, if you're interested in somebody, it's like you're giving them free energy. So it's like, don't do that. I'd say give your energy to someone else. It's like, once you withdraw that energy, it allows that void to be filled by them. So that's what I would say to you. Natasha, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, you say, should I move for a job in March or wait till after? I feel like you can move right away. Yeah, let go of your fears. Natasha, yeah, I would say let go of your fears here. Definitely, I would definitely move. The Wheel of Fortune. So I would definitely move. I always tell people that, you know, like, we can't let retrogrades control our lives. You know, I don't know. I have a love-hate. I love astrology, right? I love it, but at the same time, I just don't think it controls our lives as much as people think it does, right? And I mean, I've been studying astrology forever, right? So, and, you know, I get paid to talk about astrology. So, but at the same time, I feel like we have way more free will than people realize. You know, it's funny because tonight I was talking about, not to go off on a rant here, Natasha, but I would definitely say move to answer your question. So yes, I would just move. But, you know, I feel like what people need to realize, like tonight I was talking about Saturn squaring Jupiter for certain people who were born in like the 80s, right? And I always tell people, it's like, you know, some astrologers would look at Saturn squaring Jupiter and be like, oh my God, your life is going to be hell for the next 6 months, right? But then other astrologers might look at that and say that, oh, there's like, you know, a bunch of trines to your Jupiter, for example, and things will be great because, you know, it's kind of being blocked out. So it's like there's multiple ways to look at astrology. And I would just say, don't let it control your life. Plain and simple. So that's what I would say to you. Rose, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, is Big Head reappearing or should I let him go? 2 wands, page wands. I would move on, is what I'd say to you. I mean, I feel like there's potential, but at the same time, like I just said to Seagrate, you know, I wouldn't wait for anybody. So I would get out there. 2 wands says there's too many opportunities for you, is what I would say to you. So I feel like there's just too many opportunities, basically. So that's that. Black Sheep, hello, thank you for the super chat. You say, should I stick to my tarot channel? This would say maybe. The Tower would, like, kind of say no, but, you know, as I always say, to me the Tower is not a bad card. To me it just says, like, something needs work or something needs to be rebuilt, right? And it could be a good thing. The Hermit is, like, needing to go inside. This, to me, is like a, you know, shadow, facing your shadow type of situation here with these 2 cards. It's like saying, if you can go inside and get the inner guidance, you know, you will find your answer. You have the Page of Swords. I feel like you are curious about something, and I feel like you should follow your curiosity. So if that's about tarot, I would keep going, is what I'd say there. If it's not, then I wouldn't. If it's, you know, if it's something else. So that's what I would say to you. Let me refresh this bad boy right here. I'm choking. Mohammed, thank you for the super chat. I'm not sure what you're asking, Mohammed. Can you clarify your question? Are you asking if you will lose your job? Let me know. Or are you asking, Mohammed, if you're still here, let me know if you are either asking if you're going to lose your job, or are you looking for a new job after you lost your job. Let me know. All right. Carol Lamb, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I get a better job soon? Yes, definitely. 2 of Cups. Perfect match. Something makes you happy? Yeah. 4 Wands, freedom. 4 Wands comes up on questions where we get a job because it's more freedom. Obviously, if we're making money after not having a job, we're going to be more free. So 4 Wands always comes up on questions like this, but I'd say yes, definitely. CLO, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Few cards for love. You have the 5 of Cups, 9 of Swords, needing to let go of the past for sure. Queen of Pentacles, new path. I feel like there's new love coming in for you, so I feel like you need to let go of the past. 9 of Swords tells me that you're holding on to something from the past or a person from the past, so I would let go. And I would move on to someone new. Queen of Pentacles says you're at a crossroads. But it says, like, pick the new path. There's something much better for you in the future. Cynthia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cynthia, you say, what do I need to know right now? 10 of Pentacles. Love it. I feel like there's treasure coming in for you here. So I feel like there's treasure and success coming in for you. To me, the 10 of Pentacles is a card of learning, though. Learning as much as you possibly can to be successful. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands to me is also a card of abundance. There's a lot of abundance here, Cynthia. But to me, the Ace of Wands is also like a passionate new beginning as well. But it could be some sort of project or something that you're working on. But love it, Cynthia. I feel like it could be a lot of success coming in for you. Herbert, what is up, man? I'm totally answering your question, Herbert. You say here, trying to become a millionaire, will it happen? Yeah, I feel like it could happen in the future, Herbert. You have the 3 Wands. 3 Wands says don't, it basically says do not delay. This is a card of like needing to kind of get moving on something that could make you successful. So that's what I would do with that card if I were you, Herbert. All right. Brainiacs, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Will A reach out to me this week? No, is what I'd say to you. I feel like you always get this card. The Emperor is a card of like a very closed off energy, right? So I would say no, probably not this week. The Queen of Cups does say there will be a change, though, is what I would say to you. Mohammed, you say, yes, I'm here asking for losing my job. I feel like you'll have a victory here, Mohammed. You have the Ace of Swords, which is a card of a victory or some sort of success coming in for you here. And the 3 of Pentacles is a card of like teamwork. But it could also be a job as well. So I feel like there's a job coming in for you or something new coming in for you here. I hope that clarifies it. Hey, T-Troy, make sure to email me back, by the way, because I sent you an email last night because you won a reading last night, T-Troy. So make sure to respond to my email. But I will answer your question in just a minute as well. But don't forget, T-Troy. All right. Mispa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, trying not to worry, but am money issue. You have the 8 of Swords, Mispa, the Knight of Wands here, the Justice card. There will be justice. 8 of Swords is feeling like you're trapped in prison. Knowing your situation, that's totally understandable with the 8 of Swords. So I feel like you could just be feeling a little bit trapped with this card here. You have the Knight of Wands here as well. So I feel like you need to... The Knight of Wands is about being more kind of like bold and assertive and needing to assert yourself in some area of your life. And the Justice card is a card of justice. So I feel like there will be justice coming in for you soon, is what I'd say here. Yeah, it's like you're on a break from the universe. I always tell people, 4 Swords is a break from the universe. A break from the universe sucks. A break from the universe makes you feel like things are not working out in your life. It's like the universe is trying to put you on pause, is what I'd say. It's like trying to get you to take a break. And it's like the most uncomfortable thing ever. But things will change, is what I would say to you. Marianne, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will my son find an FT job soon in what he wants? Yes, is what I would say to you. The Star, yes. So a wish, strength. Yeah, I feel like you need to be patient, but yes, definitely. So yes, yes, yes. Natasha, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say, should I let go of the legal case? I would say you could. Is what I'd say here, especially if it's stressing you out. I would say if you're not stressed out by it, then no. But if it's causing you a lot of stress, then I would say yes with these cards. Yeah, I would say yes. I think there's a lot of confusion around it. It's not a good year for legal matters, is what I tell people. Because Mars goes retrograde this year. Granted, this sounds like a case that has already started. So if you're involved in a case that has already started, you have nothing to worry about. But if you're getting into a case this year that is going to be starting this year, then you got some problems. So, but I would say, yeah, I feel like you could let it go. And you say, is Ellie worth it? 10 of Wands, Lovers. I would say yes. Yes. So yes is what I feel like saying to you. Let me get a new deck going here. Gertrude, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Where I just saw the question. You say, will Virgo ever commit? Let's see what is going on for you. This is already a shuffled deck, but let's make sure. I would say no. 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. No, that's definitely a no for me. So I would say no with these two cards. To me, that's like a very stuck energy. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Has T decided to leave me alone? 8 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. I'd say yes. This would be good, is what I would say to you, because the 8 of Wands is a card of success, basically, and the 3 of Pentacles is a card of teamwork. I would just say yes, is what I would say to you there. So I would say yes, definitely. Ash, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Need guidance. A couple of cards for me. You have the Lovers and the World. This could be dating if you're looking for love, for sure. And it says there will be love coming in for you very quickly. Could also just be a perfect match in like business or something else that you're working on. So I feel like there could be success coming in for you here, is what I would say to you. Candy, what happened to you? It says, I've tried to write this 5 times. I give up. May I have cards for what I need to hear? Candy, let me know where you have been trying to type that. But thank you, Candy, for the super chat. You have the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles and the Tower. I feel like you have to let go of something from the past with this Tower card. I feel like you've gone through Tower moments, and it's like you're rebuilding. The Emperor is like following a plan, and the Queen of Pentacles is like finding the resources. So in a lot of ways, I feel like this is saying that you are finding the resources to be more successful, basically. Yeah, I feel like you are. This is like self-imposed restriction, Candy. I feel like you need to set yourself free. Knight of Wands as well. So I feel like the Knight of Wands is saying you have to kind of follow your bliss, is what's popping into my head. Yeah, this is like a lot of freedom for you, Candy. So I feel like in a lot of ways this is saying that you have to kind of like let go of fears, or let go of something that you feel like is kind of holding you back. And maybe you're afraid to follow your desires with this Knight of Wands. And I feel like that's what you need to do there, Candy. Yeah, the Hermit to the Sun. Yeah, this is you allowing your inner light out into the world. Like the sun is normally in here, and then it's like being let out. So love that, is what I would say to you. All right. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, give me some random cards. You have the Hangman. This is you, Pisces, right here, and the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like the Hangman is like just a changing the way you look at things. It's a card of like gaining a new perspective on the things that you're dealing with in life. The Knight of Pentacles is a card of hard work. You had 2 of Swords. You need to trust your intuition. I feel like you had this card the other night, or I said something about your intuition like last night or the night before. But 2 of Swords to me is like a card of needing to make a difficult decision, or needing to make decisions in general. But it's like she has a blindfold on. So it says she needs to trust her intuition, basically. So I feel like you need to trust your intuition here with that 2 of Swords. I also feel like you need to do things that make you happy with the 2 of Swords as well. 2 of Swords to me can be a card of like caring too much about what other people think, basically. So I feel like you need to kind of like not care what other people think. I feel like there could be love coming in. Could be an Earth sign coming in for you. You get Earth a lot. I feel like you've had like the King of Pentacles. You have the Knight of Pentacles here in the past. I feel like I've told you that love could be coming in through work as well, Nicole. So could be love coming in through work, or it could be an Earth sign coming in for you, is what I would say. So that looks good. Emmanuel, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, can you let... Oh, no. That's not the question. You say, what can you tell me about this week? Emmanuel, you have the King of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. So pretty straightforward work week. Whenever I get Pentacle cards, Emmanuel, the Pentacle cards to me just say that the week is just going to be as expected, basically. It's going to run according to plan, right? Or things are going to just be, how they usually are, right? So that's what I'd say there. The good news is the King of Pentacles to me is a card of predictability. It just says, like, the week is going to be very predictable, or things are just going to go how you expect them to go. So I feel like it's just things are just gonna go how you expect them to go. Yeah, you have the Two of Pentacles. All these Pentacle cards. I would focus on having fun as well. Two of Pentacles to me is a card of juggling. It's like a card of multitasking. So it could be like a very busy week for you. But this card also says you need to make sure if you are busy, if you are working hard, it says like you need to make sure to also have fun. You need to make sure to do other things other than just work. So that's what I'd say to you. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat. Death, it's like you're waiting for the perfect moment here, Brittany. So, that's what I would say to you here. So I feel like you need to, get out there, and I feel like you also need to take action on something. It's like almost like a fool thing, Brittany. Like, what I mean by that is like the Fool card. Like, I feel like you need to take some sort of leap of faith. With these two cards. It's like death says basically something needs to change. There needs to be a death. Three of Wands is like waiting for the perfect moment when there never will be one. So I feel that you need to like take action with the Three of Wands, basically, Brittany. Tasha Perry, thank you for the super chat. You say, does my Virgo want to marry me or cheating on me? I would say not cheating is what I would say to you. So I guess I would say marry. Although I feel like there's like confusion here with the Seven of Cups. You have the Page of Wands. I feel like it's too early to say, Tasha. Like I always tell people, it's like I feel like the problem is that people think that there is like the one, right? Where there is like only one person that we could be very happy with. But there are multiple people here on Earth at any given time that we could marry. So sometimes I feel like the cards don't really answer the question about like marriage, because it's like maybe it just hasn't been decided yet by either person. So we have free will, right? So that's what I would say here. I feel like it's too early to say, or it just hasn't been decided yet. Sagi with Aries Moon, hello, thank you for the super chat. You say, and I can tell, I remember your picture. You changed your name, I believe. But you say here, cards for the week. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. You have the Wheel of Fortune and Three Cups. Definitely some sort of celebration coming in for you, some sort of turnaround as well. The Wheel of Fortune is like a lot of luck. So I feel like it could be a very lucky week for you. Could be a very social week as well with these two cards. Ash, you say here, thank you, Ash, for the super chat. You say, why can't I get the Scorpio off of my mind? Because you're a Pisces. Us Pisces are obsessed with Scorpio, but Seven of Pentacles, like unfinished business is what's popping into my head. Yeah, there were probably like a lot of hopes and wishes in this situation is what I would say to you. I feel like it's like expectations, basically. So it's like maybe you had certain expectations about the situation and it just didn't go anywhere. So yeah, that's what I would say to you. So I feel like just the expectations were broken. Does that make sense? That's what I'd say there. Kirsten, have a good night. Thank you for being here. Nicole, thank you for the super chat, as always. Really appreciate it. You say, what do my current colleagues think of me? Chariot, Victory, Six of Pentacles. This is like pretty average is what I would say to you here. Chariot, really good card, Nicole. It's a card of like, that basically says that you are the one that will be taking control, or you are in control of the situation. So that's what I would say to you there. It's also a card of victory, though. Six of Pentacles says that maybe they feel like you could give more, like in the relationships, if that makes sense. Like maybe they want you to engage them more. Maybe they want you to socialize more or something like that. I'm being super picky, by the way, Nicole, because, again, Six of Pentacles is still like a good card. It's a card of success and things like that. But yeah, no, I feel like they feel positive about you. Knight of Cups, Knight in Shining Armor. That's you, by the way, Pisces. So I like it. Christina Gomez, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, card for the week, Empress. Oh, very attractive at this time, Christina. Four of Cups, you need to get out there and find love, is what I would say to you. So I would get out there, accept offers. I feel like there's like abundance and improvements coming in for you with these two cards. So I like it. Purple Magnol, thank you for the super chat. I would say yes. So I would say yes, because this is a card of social media. The Queen of Wands, I would just say yes, honestly. Yeah, I would say yes to you. Barb, hello. You say, will Ben and I... I'm not sure what you're asking. Reactivate? I would say yes to whatever your question is. I would say yes, Barb. So, yes. CJ, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what Scorpio man think about me? Strength, I would be patient. The Fool, I don't think he's a player. No, I would say no. And the Fool is like wanting to have fun, though. So, I feel like that there will be... Like, I feel like they want to have fun, but I don't think it's like a player type energy. You know, I just feel like they're just a fun person. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is a card of being open and honest. So, I feel like things will be good for you. Relocate, Barb. That's the word. Barb, yes. Ten of Pentacles, definitely yes. Definitely a very good card for moving. K. Marie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Aries here. Will Libra K commit? Nine of Wands, Hierophant, yes, Hierophant is marriage. Nine of Wands says don't give up on the situation, basically. But the Hierophant is definitely a card of commitment. So, yes, for sure. Cielo, I think your question got cut off there. Let me know, because, let me know, Cielo. Pop it in down below, because I think it got cut off. It says a message for me to get what? T-Troy card for advice, gaining contentment, satisfaction, calm. Queen of Swords, authority. This is like you becoming an authority in life. It just says learn. And Temperance, using your skills. Temperance to me is a card of being a jack of all trades, T-Troy. To me it says you have good, it's a card of patience and like all the things that Temperance represents. But to me it also represents like certain talents, gifts, skills, or abilities that you have that you should be using. So I would use your skills. Chocolate Love, you have the Nine of Swords. I would get out of your head here. Yeah, I feel like there's like some sort of new beginning coming in for you. I feel like you need to use your powers of manifestation there. Purple Magnol, thank you for the super chat. What do people think of it? Do they believe her? Page of Cups, Seven of Wands. I would say no. I feel like they see her as defensive with that Seven of Wands because it's like a very defensive energy. So I would say no. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Power of the P, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what's Johnny's goal plan for us overall? Page of Swords, children. You have the Justice card. Ten of Cups, happy home, happy family. So I'd say if this is love, then happy home, happy family with the Ten of Cups. Justice is just an equal exchange of energy, which is very good for love. So if this is love, then yeah, I would say this looks very good for you. Children was the first thing that popped into my head with Page of Swords. And then you get the Ten of Cups. So, there you go. Cielo, you say guidance. You have the Eight of Cups here, and the Six of Swords, and the Three of Swords. This, to me, would represent letting go of the past. So, the Eight of Cups is walking away from things that no longer serve you. The Six of Swords is a card of improvements, moving on to calmer shores. Three of Swords, let go of the past. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is about, like, having some sort of routine. To me, the Knight of Swords says either you need a daily routine or you need to, like, create some sort of daily routine with this card. So I feel like you need to create a daily routine. Yeah, King of Swords. King of Swords is a card that sometimes, to me, says you've been through a lot. CLO, like, in life in general. To me, it's like a card of having learned from a lot of your difficulties and challenges. And it's just like a card of, like, trusting that knowledge or using that knowledge. I like it. Baby Girl, I will have the timestamps up in probably, like, 10 minutes or so. So, the problem is the timestamps that I have written down are wrong. So, every night I have to go through and find all the timestamps based off of a loose timestamps is what I'd say. But I will have them up in about 10, 15 minutes, something like that. CJ, Leo or Scorpio? I would say Leo actually has more potential. Scorpio does have the devil. Again, I don't think they're a liar or cheater. Again, you said player. I don't think they're a player or anything like that, but I just feel like Leo could be a better option with that card there. So that's what I'd say to you. Alban, will I get together with Art in April? Yes, definitely. So, yes. Crystal, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Does my Aquarius man initials AF want something serious with me? 10 of Wands, 7 of Swords, Six of Wands. This would say no to me right here is what I'd say to you, Crystal, but this would say yes. So this to me could maybe just say maybe they're going through something, or maybe they're getting out of a relationship or something along those lines. Six of Wands would be like future success. Nine of Pentacles. It's almost like they're too independent. I mean, I feel like it could change in the future is what I would say to you, but I feel like they're almost too independent at this time. So that's what I would say to you. So I feel like they're almost like too independent, or they are just, yeah, I feel like they're too independent at this time is what I'd say to you here. And you have the Judgment card as well. So Judgment is a rebirth. So I feel like there's some sort of rebirth going on here for you. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like you'd be waiting for too long is what I'd say to you. So I feel like it's almost like waiting too long is what I would say there. So that's that. All right. Let's see here. Let me fix something here. So that's that. So there you go. Perfect. Love it. All right. I will take like a couple more questions, and that'll be that. M. Lou, how can I become more skilled, more successful in my side business? Eight of Pentacles, just practice. Eight of Pentacles is just kind of like putting in the work. So to me, it's just like a card of working and putting in the work, basically. Maple Leaf, does the ex-Aries guy, P, have any plans of coming back to me? You have the Six of Cups. I would say yes, actually, to you. So, yes. Six of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, an offer. Justine, advice on how to keep my partnership with my Aries man healthy and thriving. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is a pretty good card. It just says it is, you know? The Moon, I mean, let go of fears. The Moon, to me, is a card of needing to... The Moon is like a card of fantasies in relationships, but Justine, it's kind of like a weird card for fantasies and relationships, because it's a card of like needing to manifest whatever fantasies you have about the relationship. This could be inside the bedroom, outside the bedroom. It does, like, I'm not saying fantasies like only in the bedroom, if that makes sense. But so that's what I would say to you there. But yeah, that's that. Felicia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I would say, I mean, I hate to say something is the wrong path for someone, but I would say yes, to answer your question, is what I'd say to you. I feel like you need some, like, thinking time. Thank you for the, did I say thank you? I'm not sure, but thank you for the super chat. But I feel like you need to do some thinking with this Four of Swords. This would definitely say yes, is what I would say to you here. But Queen of Cups, some sort of change. There's going to be a change in direction, is what I would say to you here. So to me, this would represent like some sort of change or some sort of change in direction. Just because this card to me just represents like a change in direction. So that's what I would say there. Power of the P. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. You say thank you. So then, can I put my trust in him as in loyalty? Ace of Cups, King of Wands. Yeah, I would say yes to you. So yes, for sure. Marissa, does he still believe we can see each other again? Two Wands, yes. So I would say yes, for sure, is what I'd say to you. All right. Sasuke, or however you say your name, I'm sure I butchered it. What do you say here? I'm waiting for it. You say, advice in regards to the person I think of a lot. Devil, I don't like that. I feel like you need to trust your intuition with this person. Yeah, I dropped a card, and I can't find it. But yeah, I would say I don't like it, is what I would say to you with that Devil card. Yeah, it was the Four of Cups. I feel like something isn't being seen here, is what I would say to you. Or it's like you're not seeing things clearly in the situation, basically. All right. As always, I said I was going to take 2 more questions, and I took like 900. Mava, you have the Hangman. I feel like you need to set yourself free here. Lisa, you say, please tell me how the job is working out. Well, this is a very good card, is what I would say to you. So, the Knight of Pentacles is a card of success and hard work. So I feel like things will go very well for you. Owana, is my manager continuing? No, I feel like this is very good energy, Owana. I feel like things will go well for you here. So that's that. Gandalf, Emperor. I feel like you need to use your powers manifestation to be successful, is what I would say to you. Nell, what is up? Nell is the last person I'm answering tonight. Nell, you have the Ten of Pentacles. Love it. This is a very good card for work. It's like a card of hard work and putting in the hard work. To me, it's also a card of learning as well. So it just says, like, learn as much as you possibly can about whatever it is that you do, and you'll be very successful. So, but love it. Really good card. Nell, this could be like money, success, good news, good things coming in. So really good card. But, all right, thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So make sure to come back. But thank you, everybody, and have a good night.